guys, welcome back and welcome if this is your first time joining us. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your presence. Of course, if this is your first time watching or you've been watching us for a while, thank you so much. I appreciate your support out here. And let's get into it. I'm sorry, I always give out 30 minutes notice, but today I think I'm better. I'm late by 9 minutes. Not so bad because we were supposed to be out here by 4:15 Kenyan time. So I think today I kept time. It's not something to be talking about. It's not good. You know, when I give out a notification, it should be that. It should be exactly that. So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Where do we start from? Hey, guys, where do we start from? Because at this point, I think that I support Mura Senso. Let him. I think at this point, the villagers deserve what comes their way because what was going on? What is going on? Like Mura just woke up and he was like, "I'm about to receive my car," and decided that he'll be going around the village. Oh no, I want. He's not an. He's not an engineer, but he just stood and he's like, "No, this road I need it to be straight. Can you move your fence? I need you." Can you imagine even once Ankomo to destroy the new gate? This is wild. Guys, just a minute because this is crazy. I can't believe. Okay, we are back. Every time I start up, someone just have to be like, "Oh my God, oh, do this." Guys, where do we start from? I can't believe this is happening. Like you just wake up and for sure, if you're a Kenyan, you can attest to this. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Our American accent, Deemwango herself. Deemwango is laughing at the cost, not even the cost, the amount that the parasite from Argentina contributed. Oh, 80,000 shillings, which I support Dimwango, honestly. It's not something to come out here and tell people that, oh, I'm doing this for the community. Oh, I honestly, knowing the cost of these road networks, this and that, it's like a normal or a common Kenyan citizen, we don't do that. If you're doing these things of construction, if you're doing if you're a contractor, a supplier in any institution in Kenya, maybe to the government, you don't even dare to look at the quotations when it comes to roads. And I was like, Rocio, the black community is really supporting you. But I was so shocked to learn that Rocio just contributed 80,000 Kenyan shillings. Don't get me wrong, that's good money, but it's not an amount on a 2-hour video telling people that, oh my God, I'm a Muzungu, I came out here to construct road for you. 80,000 Rocio. $500, you're coming out here to make noise? Come on. And I think if there is anything that Deemwango was right on today's video that she uploaded, it's that. If there is something that Deemwango was right today, was that, $600 Rocio, and you're coming out here to make noise. Oh, I use my money. I'm digressing. That is not what we are going to be talking about today. We are out here to talk about today's video by Marwa because, oh my God, hey, I've never seen something like that. I don't even know if that village is in Kenya. I don't. Before you construct a road in Kenya, whether it's on the Kenya's map, whether it's just a local road like the one Marwa is doing, you have to call for what do we call? There is a meeting that a chief calls. You talk about it. If you're not contributing your road, you pay the people that give way. You pay them. But Marwa was just walking around. No, Baba Ann, I need you to get rid of that corner, move your land. And I'm like, Marwa, if there is, if there are people who have suffered in Mura's hands, is Baba Ann and Mama Ann's family, honestly, because Marwa, you're sitting on acres and acres of land. You fence. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Please allow me. Let's go slowly by slowly. When I tell you there is a lot to unpack, I mean what I'm saying. Guys, it's a lot. A lot. I can't believe this is happening. 2025. Hey, Nyabohanse villagers, you have a problem. I said it, you have a problem. Honestly. This family has taken more than I can even imagine of your land, and they are just walking around. Informal, move your land, move, move, move. I'm all over the place, I know, but I was watching and I'm like, oh my God, what is this? What is this? Guys, Island Girl, thank you so much, my dear, for tuning in, my super moderator. I really appreciate you so much for what you do out here. Welcome to the live stream. Guys, remember to give it a thumbs up. Mary Moore, thank you so much. Sijambo, my sister, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you so much. Camo is in the building. Camo, thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much. Lillian, thank you. You're greeting us. I hope you're doing well. I appreciate all of your presence. Of course, if you're watching and you're not in the live chat section, what are you doing? You cannot just be watching. We need to know what you think about the live stream, my opinions, the rest of the opinions in the live chat section. Just come out here. You know, you don't have to agree with what we say. You just have to do it respectfully, as you always say. So, guys, let's get into it. Lisa, good morning, me and everyone. Good morning to you. I hope your week is starting off well. I appreciate your presence so much. It's so upsetting. It's so oh my, I can't even speak properly because what I'm seeing, oh my God. I said, let him grab it. Still won't make a difference because they know what to do with it. Grabbing is one, but maintaining is another. I don't even think that's a road, honestly, unless unless we've been lied as Kenyans all along, because we've always known constructing a road is not a joke. But for me to learn that Rocio just contributed $500, but she's running around like she saved Africa. $500. That is something that Rocio makes in one single video. Rocio made that amount in that premiere that she did yesterday, but she'll be out here. She will use that the entire year, telling people how she came to a black man's country, constructed a road. $500, Rocio, can you shut up? Thank you, Mr. Fruits Money, for tuning in. Thank you for keeping it rolling. I understand most of you sometimes, guys, you're busy, but just for you to tune in, you know, and you work behind the scenes, I appreciate you so much. Guys, let's get into it because we cannot afford to waste even a single second. It's a lot. It's a lot. Anyone with sense will know you can't you can concrete a full road, driveway, or okay. Come on. Facts, 100%. Hello from USA. Cookie, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. I see you. And of course, I appreciate you so much. Anyone with common sense knows you can't create a full road, a driveway, okay, but a road, Rocio, who cannot buy clothes, even food for the child. You want to tell me she can come out here and construct a road? Give us a break. Marwa, you cannot lie to us, honestly. Who else? Daya Hunt. Thank you, Daya Hunt, for tuning in. Of course, you know that I always see you on the live chat section. Thank you. Thank you. You said hi there. You're greeting us. We are doing well. I hope you're also doing well. Gracie Griffins, you're greeting us. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate your presence. Lillian, here we have a lot to talk about today because what the hell? Guys, now let's get into it. Of course, we are starting off with that. Sometimes I notice that let me check before I even give my complaints. I notice that sometimes I pull the receipts, but you guys don't see. I don't know what's happening. Can it get worse? Guys, I hope you've liked, honestly. I'll really appreciate. Why can't I see the receipts? Guys, can you see that receipt on the screen? Kindly confirm. Guys, can you see the receipt on the screen? Angela, can you see it, or anyone? Can you see this? Someone confirm for me if you can see a screen, a small screen. Guys, I don't know if you can see. I'll really appreciate if you can confirm for me if you can see this. Where is it?
Hey, Uncle Mo. Yeah, so he will have to come and steal here more. You know, Uncle Mo put on the road direct.
And Uncle Mo gives anti-destruction.
Yeah, but I feel like you see this part.
Hey, Marwa is about to tell us what he's intending. Oh, now you can see. I think I'll have to. I wanted to use the screen of my laptop as additional lighting. Guys, Marwa is about to tell us. Can you imagine that beautiful gate that Uncle Mo was conning people out there? Allegedly, according to Mura. He came out here saying that Uncle Mo was in a syndicate, scamming world. Hmm? Okay, let me not digress. Of course, you can see the gates, you can see the wall. Listen to what Marwa had to say about that wall. Oh,
Here, this section here,
Yeah.
he will have to remove it. This one.
It could be good because look, it turns like Uncle Mo really changes the shape of the road.
Yeah. So, look, guys, what we are doing. I wish you guys saw how
guys,
this road used.
I really hope that you heard what Mura said. Can you imagine you having a gate and a wall, and Marwa wants you to to get rid of that wall, perimeter wall. And it's not like this person is a millionaire, he can do it anytime. It's Ankomo. It's Ankomo. We don't care because a family member, of course, they are beneficiaries of, what is going on. They'll come out here, beg donations. We cannot compare them. Villagers, we really don't care, but I just had to highlight it. Can you imagine? Marwa is saying that Ankomo has to get rid, and of course, Rocio supported the sentiment that Ankomo needs to destroy the gate and the wall, the compound. And don't forget that Marwa is at the end, fenced. No one is even destroying anything for Marwa, but he's out here. Marwa is not even an engineer, but he's out here telling Uncle Mo that he needs to destroy. And listen to the parasite from Argentina. Yeah, you know, Uncle Mo is giving the road a bad image shape. He really needs to destroy that wall.
Seventh-day Adventist. Here we have a neighbor. Okay. Here we have another neighbor. We have Uncle Mo here. So like Uncle Mo's gate is right. So, right on the road. Right on the road. Hey, Uncle Mo. Yeah, so he will have to come and steal here more. You know. Uncle Mo put on the road direct.
And Uncle Mo gives anti-destruction.
Yeah, but I feel like, you see this part here, this section here,
Yeah.
he will have to remove it. This one.
We've not even gotten to the reaction. I really wanted to wait for some people to tune in because Marwa bought her land for $2. I'm not even exaggerating, $2. Marwa told someone to get rid of, or rather to give away a piece of land for $2. This is nothing because it's a family member. Of course, they'll not feel anything, you know. They'll come out here, lie to 2-3 people here and there, get the donations, fix the damage. But when I saw him paying people $2, I was like, oh my God. Nyabohanse is a study case for a lot of things, honestly. I think I saw Ivory. Ivory, thank you for tuning in. Cecile, I really miss you so much. Where were you? I really appreciate your presence. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're doing well. You said that neotrends and chatters, okay, you're greeting us. Welcome back. Kemi, thank you for tuning in. You said Neo and everyone, hello. Probably is punishing Uncle Mo for that polycarp scamming shenanigans. Very likely, highly likely. Lisa and every one of you, if I didn't mention your name, I'm so sorry, but I really appreciate all of you for tuning in today. That village needs a strong leader. And of course, it needs someone who cannot be compromised. Because there was a point that Marwa told the villagers that he told Elvis, I didn't see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Who will build back Uncle Mo's wall? But I'm like, you know, Uncle Mo is a close family member. Of course, he'll come out here, get some contributions here and there. But you can imagine a villager who is not a YouTuber, zero source of income, but he's being told to move. Guys, today you'll see a lot of things. I'm not even exaggerating. Kaban, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your presence. Guys, let's get into it. Guys, now let's get into it. So, I never watch something and I'm so pissed. You'll think I'm from that village. But at this point, honestly, I'm like, Mura Senso, do whatever you want to do. Because if these people cannot help themselves, you know, stop this nonsense. You can do what you want to do because. So let's start with Mama Ann. So this is what happened with Mama Ann's family. Of course, you know, the last time that Mura was talking about Mama Ann, Mura came out and told the audience, thousands and thousands of viewers, that Mama Ann is a bad person. She even at some point made Baba Ann to commit, yes. He really talked so bad about that mother. But today, guess what he was saying? Oh, guys, you know, yesterday I met Mama Ann so that he can convince. He convinced. He didn't even try. He convinced Mama Ann to give way, to give a piece of a land, which I honestly have a problem with that because when I'll show the receipt later, you can see that, of course, you know, Mama Ann is opposite congratsmum, but congratsmum land was never touched, not even an inch. But Mama Ann had to give a piece of land. Now Marwa is a friend to Mama Ann. He was even telling Rocio that, oh my God, Rocio, you know, Mama Ann is good. The villagers are the bad ones. They incite Mama Ann to not like us. Congratsmum did not give even an inch of land. I even saw some people, they've planted some maize, but Marwa was doing away with some maize. But their land, congratsmum has a perimeter wall, has a space and some trees, but he didn't touch.
Mama Ann's accepted,
Yes.
we can at least expand.
Oh, Mama Ann has accepted.
Yes, Mama
Wow,
Ann
that is.
accepted.
Yesterday I was with her.
Yes.
You know, guys, Mama Ann, we built her house, so she knows that this is for the better good of the community.
Yes.
Wow. Let me go up there.
Yes.
Tell the driver at Gitiriba's place,
Yes.
this corner, you see where this fence is, this live fence, Kayafa.
Yes.
That one don't touch because the neighbor has already given us his tree and other parts.
Yes.
But Gitiriba can give us just.
So you're
Yeah.
going
Guys,
to
of course you had. When it comes to using the villagers, Marwa will do away with the ego. Go to Mama Ann's home, ask for permission for the perimeter wall will not be destroyed, but there is a, I don't know if you saw in these videos, Mama Ann's property has a perimeter wall, but there was also some, how can I put this across, local fencing with some flowers on the inside, another part with maize. Marwa told them, guys, hey, let me show you. Marwa told them to get rid of that, paid $2 for it.
move the fence.
Yeah, we can
Remove it.
remove,
Okay.
and me, I will contribute for him to fix it again.
Okay.
So tell him not to worry. And I've talked with him.
I want to tie my sweater.
Let me carry for
Okay.
you, ma'am. I think also Maisha's feelings hot. Hi, Amitot.
Of course you had, oh, I'll contribute, I'll pay him. No, he didn't pay nothing, just $2. Guys, I'm trying to get some receipt out here, but yeah. So guys, just be patient because I'm telling you that today I can't believe what I saw. The question is, will Mama Ann break down? No, she will not. But okay. Let me show you guys. 8. Guys, I hope you're liking the live stream. I'll really appreciate.
Unyuma ina mandera onkore tamono.
Ebu enda huko. Patie.
Hey. See, here we've really pushed. Even this fence, we will push it a little bit.
Yeah, it's still quite narrow though.
It's narrow here.
Yeah.
You see, if later in future we plant trees, you see how the road will look beautiful.
Yeah.
Trees, I will plant trees all the way on this road, on the side of the road. You know. Tabuya, when do you go hapo? Aya.
Guys, people are bringing some confusion right here. Just a minute, I'll be back. Kauko nje, Guys, you guys don't even have any patience. I just do some disturbance here and then people are lefting. I'm sorry for that. Let's now continue. Of course, and Marwa has made pulling the receipts super difficult. I don't know if you can see this. Just look at this. Look at these. Guys, can you see this? The timestamps are supposed to be super different. It's supposed to be a breakdown, but of course you can see, I think Marwa watched reactors and he was like, okay, these people are using my transcripts to pull out the receipts. I'll make it complicated because you can make it appear the way it usually appears, or you can make it cramped up like this one. You can see, I don't know if you can see, but I'm trying to show you on the other side. That is smart of you, Marwa, honestly. So now I have to be pushing here and there. I'm not complaining. Whatever you do, Marwa, will be out here, irregardless. So, guys, I don't know if you saw that. This is not all, but at least for what I can play for now, look at this person. Of course, this person does not have the kind of money that Marwa has, to do the perimeter wall. Because, of course, I think this is Mama Ann's compound property. You can see this person used some iron sheets, but adjacent, not adjacent, opposite. This other side, you can see that is congratsmum home. Of course, because this person is so rich, this person cannot be told to demolish the concrete wall. But of course, you had Marwa saying that Uncle Mo will have to demolish a part of the concrete wall. I'm so surprised that he cannot say the same for the mom. Of course, you can see just opposite is a concrete wall for congrats mom, but no, he's focusing on this other side. Just look at that. Focusing on Mama Ann's property. This is not Mama Ann's. I don't know what, probably the neighbor or something, but I'll get to Mama Ann's. I think this is Mama Ann's. Look at him. We'll have to get rid of this fence a little bit. Tutakula, like we will encroach a piece of this land. Marwa, why are you not pointing on your mom's property? Why this other person? Guys, why? Hey, you're so wicked for that, Marwa. Like, you're really targeting people who don't have the ability, like you people. And I think that is the reason why they prioritized fencing their property with the stones, so that when they come out here with the road shenanigans, any person, their family, of course, they are financially stable, able to do that. If Marwa will be questioned why he's not disturbing these other people, he'll come out and tell people, of course, you can see my mom has already done a permanent wall. But of course, because of this person, I think we'll have to get rid of these other persons. Ebutoka. These other persons' fence.
Push it a little bit.
Yeah, it's still quite narrow though.
Mura.
Rocio, go and demolish your property in Argentina. Can you leave these villagers? Listen to Rocio. But still narrow.
Ni wako hai. So tabuya hayo ari. Ayam, sawa. Sawa, yobe naka confirm. Mo sana. Unyuma ina mandera onkoreta muno. Hey. Tabuya. Wewe uko hapo? Aya. So look at this. Mama Ann has accepted. They can push. That is good. You know, Mama Ann is a good person, but sometimes other people try to push and bring cohesion.
I think that is what convinced me that that is Mama Ann's property. And that is why Marwa said that Mama Ann is a good person because, of course, as you heard earlier, he said that he approached Mama Ann yesterday to ask for a piece of land. You'd think that he's going to compensate, you know, these thousands and thousands of dollars he's making on YouTube to compensate Mama Ann and any other person that gave way, gave land for road. No, that is not going to be happening. He paid Baba Ann $2. Guys, I know you're watching and you're like, Neo, you're reaching. I promise you that I'll show you that receipt. But before that, guys, of course, because of that statement, you can all agree that this property is for Mama Ann. This right here, I had to make sure before I play it.
Yeah.
Trees. I will plant trees all the way on this road, on the side of the road. Hey.
Right here.
See?
Right here. Listen to him.
We've really pushed. Even this fence, we will push it a little bit.
Yeah, it's still quite narrow though.
Still quite narrow after Mura said that even this fence, not the mom's fence on the opposite side, no, this one with iron sheets, even this fence will still push it a little bit. Can you believe it? Hey. Tombi, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your presence. Ivory, thank you. Antoinette, thank you. I see you. Kavan, I think you were out here already. Thank you. Who else? I think I've mentioned all of you. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I really, really appreciate you. Did you hear how Marwa is showering Mama Ann with some praises? Oh, Mama Ann is a good person. It's not about Mama Ann. The villagers are the bad people. They are trying to bring some friction. I think that is what he said. But I was like, Marwa, if you're a good person, you should have apologized for the lies that you came out and said about Mama Ann. Have you forgotten? I wish I had prepared that receipt earlier because he came out here on a live stream. Oh, guys, ungrateful Mama Ann. Or even in the same live stream, not even live stream, today's video, this is what Marwa said. Yesterday, I met Mama Ann. Of course, you know, guys, that I constructed a home for Mama Ann, not even the donors, of course. Of course, they never credit the real people who contributed to these developments in the village. This is what now he's coming out here telling people that oh, Mama Ann is a good person. Stop it, Marwa. Of course, we know that you're coming out here, you know, pretending to love that mother because you know that you're encroaching on their land with lies. And of course, Rocio, I didn't want to talk about Rocio today because she really pisses me off. She came out here, oh, these people, these parasites are not appreciative of change.
About where they are.
Yeah. So
It's part of the process, you know. When you make revolution, now everybody will be
part of it.
part of it.
Yeah. So yeah.
But let's have
Intentions.
and positive.
No, these are all my neighbors,
And
so
everything,
nobody will
Yeah, they-
bring.
Rocio, that you didn't even want Marwa to talk, to tell you anything when you were in Argentina. But now, I don't know who is giving Rocio the audacity, the nerve to come out here and address and talk on the villagers. And I'm like, Rocio, who are you? You're a tourist in Kenya. I really doubt that you even have the papers. I'm sorry to say this, but for Rocio to come out here and call people parasites, and you're out here like talking down on the same villagers that they are resistant to change, they really need to appreciate, we are doing this for them, I'm using my money. It's not your money. We all know that it's not your money. So, Rocio, please, please, Rocio is not a good person. She's worse than them, of course, 100%. Marwa should not trees on the side of the road. There'll be no space. No trees can damage Mama Ann's wall. They gave out here a plan. Rocio showed people that we want to do a road like this one, so that our villagers know, so that people around the world can be coming, to see this type of road. People from all over the world can be going to Nyabohanse to see that kind of a road. Sergio, thank you for tuning in. You saying that how can she call the villagers parasites? And she's a tourist. I think, Rocio, you think we don't know? Like, let me not go to that direction, but thank you, Sergio, for tuning in. Anne said that someone rang Marwa live and said he will send 1K for him to do the road. Madam P watches Reactors channel. Yeah, I saw. Because, of course, we've been out here saying that she'll be running up and down. Oh, my billa, but we never see what she does. Never. She texts and texts. But she came out here and said that she's changing people's life. $600, something that Rocio makes in 2 days. She'll come out here and disturb people. Noise all over the place. Mura Senso has become the road engineer. So, guys, Mura was approaching these villagers. Listen to what he said. You guys, if you give me the permission, I'll get that. I think it's a grader. I think so, if I'm not wrong. A grader, an excavator. I'm not so sure what it is. But he was basically convincing the villagers to give their land. Hata mukinipatia hii barabara, nitapita tu nayo. Pita, if you're a Swahili speaking person, that's not a good term to be using. When we are talking about people's land, they did not acquire it freely. They bought it.
About where they are.
Yeah. So
It's part of the process,
Kibinda, amangana mura. Nimekutafuta abaan. Mosquito. Mura mangana. Mura barabara ndio tu. Habari. Tumeamkia tutengeneze hii barabara. Hata wewe mzee ungekuwa hauna maneno kwenda pande hiyo, ningeambia tinga itembee.
If you come from Kenya, even if I translate in English, you will not get it the way it is. Ningeambia tinga itembe. Like, how can I put that across? Even, even you guys, the villagers, if you didn't have a problem, I'll tell the excavator, the grader, don't know what it is called. We call it a caterpillar in Kenya, but of course I know it serves a function. I think it's a grader. He told these villagers, if you didn't have a problem, I'll tell the grader to, how can I put this to give it the right meaning? Itembe, like to do what? To do it, I don't know how to translate that honestly, but it's a demeaning word to mean that I'll tell the grader to encroach your land, for lack of a better term. But of course, you can see how many villagers were these. 4 of them. The 3 of them were not having it, but Baba Ann will get to him. Because Baba Ann, you sold your land. You had a village, like the entire village was Baba Ann's property. Sold it. And now you still allow this man. Don't get me wrong, a road is so important, very important. It contributes to the economy of the village, name it. But, at the same time, even in Kenya, when they are doing the budget, allocating resources to the village, to the town, there is something that they always focus on, like how many people will benefit, you know, the ratio. When they come to the village, maybe people are not doing nothing, you know, they consider that for them to use that resources on your area. But for Marwa to be shouting, oh my God, guys, you see, I'm doing this for the village. I was counting, guys. I was counting, because you cannot point to an empty land. This would be complicated. I don't want to get into it, but this is what I'm trying to say. Rocio and Mura would point to an empty land and claim that, you know, even this person is bringing some troubles when we are trying to help him. But when you look, maybe you're in a village, you might be a neighbor to someone, but you're not using the same road. You understand? If this is a village, we have another one. You might be staying right here, but you're using this other road on this other side when your neighbor is using the other side. I don't know how to put that into words, but I know what I'm saying, you know. So for Mura to be using this word, oh, it's for the community, this and that, I'm so sure that not the entire village can be lied to. So Marwa was threatening the villagers. Marwa threatened the villagers on a very high level. This person is disturbing me. If he does not give his land, I'll tell him to get, no, I'll be taxing these people that are refusing to give their own land. Can you imagine? This is what he said.
And just bought a car. That car you saw there.
Yeah.
So I think his son will be happy. Not his son. If the dad now brings problem, I will tell him, okay, close the road, but your son's car will not pass. So that he can feel the essence of having a road.
Guys, did you hear that? He will be threatened. No, he will not. He's basically threatening the villagers. Because apparently there is someone who lives in that village that was against Marwa's suggestion of, you know, taking their land to use it for road. And you had him. Oh, this villager used to give me problems, but now I saw the son bought a car. This time around, if he refuses to give us the road, I'll tell him to always be paying before. Did he say pay or get another road? Let me replay that part.
If the dad now brings problem, I will tell him, okay, close the road, but your son's car will not pass.
Like, who are you? Marwa, who are you to tell people not to pass that road? What about the road that was there initially before you came out here with that grader? Where do you even get the nerve, the courage to tell people not to use that road? Because you spent $600 and someone refused to give you a piece of their land without compensation. And I personally don't think it's the right thing to do, but I don't know. Let me not speak on that. But I always know that there are some roads that the government will have to look at the maps, while there are some that the owners of the land should give their own road. You understand? And I think this is one of them. But at the end of the day, if I was one of these villagers, I'll not give my land. Honestly, I'll not, because I want all of us to sit down and we agree. If we are going to be compensated, or if not, what amount of land is any other person supposed to be given? Because where I come from, you have to be compensated, because there are some people who will not give their road, this and that. But for this one, like Marwa just comes, approaches your land and tells you, Mura, Mura, Sokoro, can you give me from here to here? I want to construct a road. No paperwork, no compensation, no nothing. I don't support that, honestly. Because at the end of the day, they are not in the same level financially. Of course, you know, the likes of Marwa, they can give even 10 acres of land as well. They can buy it the next day. But some villagers there, they sold almost all their land so that their kids can go to school. Some of them were drunkards, sold their land to Murasen. So I'm sorry to say this, but we have the likes of Baba Ann. He always comes out and tells people that I regret. You're left with not even an acre. And it's not even a fair distribution of land because we have the likes of congratsmum just opposite you. But instead of Marwa, taking a piece of congratsmum land, a piece of Mama Ann's land, he wants you to contribute. He wants Mama Ann to give their land and not congratsmum. You understand that kind of imbalance? That's why I'm like, if I was in their position, I'll not do it. I'll tell Mura, call, I forgot the right term, it's kind of a meeting chaired by the chief, and they do some planning, a plan on how people will give their land. Not just Marwa waking up together with the Argentinian parasite to take people's land. Don't get me wrong, a road is so important, very necessary, this and that, but there should be a road, there should be a plan. I'm just saying, you just don't wake up and you're running down Gitiriba's land. Gitiriba is one of them, I do not care, but there are some people in that village that I was watching and I was like, no, that is so wrong. You cannot be doing that. Marwa, can you stop it? You cannot be doing that. Just a minute. Guys, thank you for tuning in. Miss Optimistic, RNM, Cecilia, Arama, all of you, thank you so much for tuning in. Guys, let's go to the next receipt because when I told you that he was threatening people as I shared, telling people that, telling the world, you see this man, he used to give me problems when I want to encroach on their land. Even if these people have to give you their piece of land, you have to do it politely, very humble, and you request them. Marwa, you're not even a chief can command you out of your land. No, I don't know what Marwa thinks he is. I really don't.
You see, them dogs. Ebu onyesha t-shirt. See the t-shirt, guys, from one of you. Them dogs. I am my. But now, you see how I've put a lot of stones here. This is me. Yeah. So Rosie, I was telling you, this neighbor is the one who used to bring problems.
This neighbor used to bring problems. According to Marwa, when you stand your ground, because he later explained that he was telling that person to give a piece of land so that he can use it as a means, to transport the materials for the construction. But according to him, that person would tell Marwa that, no, I cannot be the only person giving my land. Even the opposite neighbor should be giving a piece of land so that you want to get to a position where one villager gives maybe a quarter of an acre as a land because it stretches long distance when the other neighbor is not giving anything for road. You understand? I hope I'm explaining well, but I understand that neighbor. For that neighbor, because he told people that the owner of this land told Marwa, no, you cannot encroach my land unless we sit down and we agree. This neighbor on the opposite, I don't know if you can see my mouse, this neighbor on the opposite to give a piece, and he will agree to give a piece so that it becomes a fair contribution, which makes sense, honestly, 100%. But of course, he went ahead to say, no, these people now have a car. They have to give their land. We have to use their land for transport.
Safi san. Very good. Building Africa, guys. Who will do for us if we don't do? that is the neighbor who brings trouble.
Okay.
Let's hear what he says.
It's so funny. To Rocio and Marwa, it's super, super funny. That neighbor brings trouble. Let's see what he has to say today. Because towards the end, Marwa was so, how can I say this? Very arrogant. At some point, he told these neighbors that brings trouble. You'd think that these people really brings trouble. No, these people basically demands fairness in these shenanigans. But Marwa later told them that you cannot do anything. Anyone that brings problems, let them go to the chief because, of course, they know they have compromised the chief. The chief is compromised. Eh, eh. The way these people handle their shenanigans, you're like, are we from the same country? I don't get it. Of course, they were lying to people that, oh, we are doing this because for the community. But of course, we always count on Marwa to tell us exactly why they are doing this. And he later confirmed, which is not news. We know that they are doing this because of the car that they are about to receive. Marwa went ahead to say, but Rocio was not happy. Oh, Marwa, you cannot shut up. Oh, this and that. Because, of course, they had to come out and lie to the neighbors. Oh, we need to do this for you guys. It's not for them. It's for Rocio, more so Rocio, because Rocio will be the one driving, not Marwa. And that is why you could see Rocio giving $500 for the road. But she'll come out and make it appear like she gave a 1 month salary, Rocio's 1 month salary. No, she came out here, collected some donations, but ranted. Oh my God, I don't even come from this village, but I'm out here giving my money for these parasites.
At least 700 meters.
A kilometer plus. A kilometer, I'm telling you. Otherwise, because you have to work also on the trench.
Yeah.
The trench you have to put concrete.
Yeah.
Hey guys, hey. I'll tell you good news in 3 days. For now, I keep it to myself. Even the small.
Yes, I'm sorry I had to get rid of myself, but Marwa, you've already told people, and that is why they had, yeah, that is why they had to rush the construction of the road because of the news in three. Oh my God, in 3 days, because of that news. But they'll come out here, Rocio, first of all. Oh, I don't come from this village. I'm doing it for the villagers. No, you're doing for your car that you're bringing very soon. And that is why you were so strong on that neighbor that denied access to his land. You said that, oh, the son has bought a car. He should be willing to give his land. That is not even news. I know we all know that Marwa is doing this because of the car that they are buying. So you cannot you cannot lie to anyone. But of course, I have to say, in all this, Mama Ann is the one suffering. Not even Mama Ann, the entire family, because Mara was showing the audience the number of times, the places that Mama Ann's family has to demolish to give away their land. 3 times, 3 places. This is a family that barely has land because you bought it when the dad was a drunkard back then. It's facts. I'm not saying this because of nothing, but I'm just saying that, Marwa, you should be human to use your side of land, your family side of land, and just leave this alone because they've already gave their land. Because don't forget that Mama Ann also gave a piece of land. You remember when I think it was who Mara was constructing when he came out here canceling Mama Ann. Mama Ann single-handedly gave road. But Marwa is still out here telling Baba Ann, no, you have to demolish a part of your fence.
Or what do you think, Rosia? Kidogo tu mzee. Hano haka.
Kidogo tu mzee. Just a little bit of your land. Let me play from the word go.
Ilete mpaka hapa. Hapa tu.
Just
Let me
listen
talk
to
to
him.
Baba Ann. Baba
It's so
Ann
unfortunate that not all of you understand Swahili, but the way he was quantifying Baba Ann's land, like it's something small. Kidogo tu hapa. Shoo. Like I use it like this. Let me play, then I'll translate later. But this one is something that really pissed me off. I was like, Marwa, why do you like doing this? Why?
haka kamuti kamoja haka tu.
When
70.
someone says haka, I don't know if it's a language in that village, but haka kamiti kidogo. It's like saying this, I don't even know how to translate, but this small thing, a very tiny bit. You don't have to feel some type of way. That is what he was telling Baba Ann. Let me play. I don't know why I lose this clip.
I'm talking to Baba Ann to see if he can adjust. Haka kamuti kamoja haka tu. Hapa tu kidogo hapa. Hapa haka. Sasa tuilete mpaka hapa. Hapa tu. Sasa kamuti wakatore hao bene. Unaonaje Baba Ann?
Wow. Unaonaje Baba Ann, baba yangu? Like the way he's talking to Baba Ann, you'd think they're in good terms all through. You'll not believe that just the other day he came out here talking down on this family. So this is what he was saying in Swahili. I know if you speak Swahili, you really enjoy that, but it's not even funny. But Marwa is basically convincing, oh, Baba Ann, just these small parts. What do you think? Rocio, what do you think? But Rocio, of course, I think that one I have to give it to her. Very smart. She left. Of course, you can see she's walking away. Look at her. But of course, Rocio is a green snake in green grass. You'd think that she's not supporting what Marwa is doing to the villagers, but of course, Rocio is the mastermind. Rocio told Marwa, don't worry, let's wake up and tell these people, give way, give way, give way. I really wish you would understand. So Marwa is telling Baba Ann, what do you say? Or what do you say, Baba Ann? What do you say? Just a small bit. I want you to destroy the fence. I don't know if you can see this fence, the traditional one, from here to there. And the way Marwa is saying, kidogo tu, just small. That is not a small piece, Marwa. That is not a small piece of land, considering that you and your family, Marwa, you've taken a very huge pieces of land from this one family. But Marwa is like, just small. What do you think, Baba Ann? I'll buy you soda. Soda is a, a drink. I'll buy you soda. And he really did that. Gave Baba Ann $2. $2.
No problem.
Eh, kidogo tu.
Kidogo means just small, just small.
Or what do you think, Rosia? Kidogo tu mzee. Hano bene, kukate kano bene.
Kidogo tu mzee, like kidogo, just small, old man, something like that.
Kanoma, wakatore hano bene hano. Sasa grade riche, head straight. Ndakurigiria soduni. Haya tata. Kidogo tu. Hapo sitakuwa nimekuumiza.
No, Marwa, utakuwa umemuumiza. Marwa is like kidogo tu. When you give me that small, and it's not small, can you imagine all this piece of land where you can see the vegetables? In front of the shop, of course, you can see this is Mama Ann's shop. Marwa wants this piece of land that you can see some vegetables. And of course, as you can hear him, kidogo tu, hapo sitakuwa nimekuumiza. To mean, just small. I will not have hurt you. I will not have taken something big from you. Kidogo tu, just something small. This is not small. Not for nothing, guys. There are some settlers, not settlers. These are black people, but even where we come from, we have, if you were born there, at least 20 acres of land. In Kenya, if you were born there, your family has at least 20 acres of land, but we have people even to 100 acres of land. Like generational land, it's passed down. If it's someone like that, I'd say, just give it. I'd say. But we are talking about a family that has sold almost the entire piece of land. What land does Mama Ann has? What is left to Mama Ann's family? Just this small piece that they are living at. But Marwa is saying, kidogo tu, a very small piece of land. I'll not have hurt you. Sitakuwa nimekuumiza.
Mkoani na lori ya nahasi.
Okay. Sasa hayo ni tongiria nekenda inda ya hotata.
Very friendly. When they want something from you, very friendly. Very friendly. Wait until they are done with this construction of land. Wait until Rocio has a perfect way, a perfect road. Because according to Marwa, villagers should construct a beautiful road because they'll get married to beautiful women like Rocio. Should I skip to that receipt so that you don't think I'm lying? Marwa told Gitiriba, you will marry a beautiful wife like Rocio, and that wife will want to see a beautiful road. Because Gitiriba was not happy about that. Gitiriba didn't want to give a piece of his land. But I was like, is Gitiriba not married? Or maybe Marwa wants Gitiriba to marry a Muzungu, because of course, according to Marwa, Muzungu is beautiful because he compared a beautiful wife to Rocio. We'll get to that. Don't go away, because everything that I'm saying, I will show it. Together with deemwango entertained Robinak. I saw them have a collabo, but for that to come out here today and tell people that even me, when I was constructing my land, people didn't support me, but I can see Robinak wants to construct a home, wants to use the same road that I constructed. But when I was trying to do so, they were not supporting me, and I was like, wow. Deemwango, you're so selfish. You're so selfish. Of course, there are some donors that might have watched Robinak's collaboration with you. Of course, you had to come out here and make sure that these people do not support her. Why would you do that? Why? I'll be sharing that later. Don't move away. Don't go anywhere, because today we are covering everything. I'm so shocked. Kidogo tu, Marwa. Shame on you. So let me show you where he paid Baba Ann $2 for that piece of land that he was convincing him right here. This is where Marwa compensated $2 good. Without the receipt, no one would believe, but that is what happened.
Soko yako kule 300 Hii upe babaan. Babaan, hata ndio huyu. Undigiri 200. Undigiri 200 hapa. Akuse kula hiyo yote 500 sawa. Haya, alafu wewe na hawa na wale wengine wenyu 200. Tumemaliza. Haya. Haya. I gave my 1,000.
Today's distraction.
The villagers have to eat to feel happy as we develop. They also
Guys, I don't know if I didn't miss that, but you heard Marwa saying that give Baba Ann 200. 200 is 200 shillings. 200 shillings is not even $2. Why was I telling you $2? 200 is $1.50. $1.50 for a very small land, according to Marwa. Kidogo tu, very small. I'll not have hurt you, because Marwa told Rocio that when we are doing this, you have to give some money to the villagers so that they are also happy. After this live stream, I'll be dealing with people properly. They're really disturbing me left, right, center. Left, right, center. Guys, according to Marwa, you're supposed to give the villagers some money here and there for them to be happy, to also feel happy in part of the project. And that is what he did. 200, 200 for Baba Ann.
sawa. Sokoro yako.
Sokoro yako is, now I understand their language. Sokoro is grandfather. Your grandfather, the grandfather of this child, of this girl, gave out a piece of land for the road. Let's see how much Marwa gave him.
Akule 300.
300 is $2, around 60 cents. Sokoro yako akule 300. Your grandfather should eat 300 shillings. $2.60. Let's see next. And of course, that grandfather gave a piece of land because after Marwa talked down on him, because Marwa told people that, you see, this grandfather, this old man, he used to really give us problems until I called the chief and the police, and we told him to write an agreement. I think I even played that receipt. If I didn't, I'm sorry. But he told Rocio that let's see what he has to say now, because that grandfather, that old man, the son has bought a car, and he should be willing, he should be willing to give a land. And of course, Marwa had to pay him $2.60. Let's listen.
Sokoro yako akule 300.
Your grandfather to eat $2.60.
Hii upe babaan. Babaan, hata ndio huyu. Undigiri 200.
Baba Ann, you take 200 shillings. 200 shillings is $1.50, of course, depending on the exchange rate, but around there, $1 in something. Oh, Baba Ann. Baba Ann, just look at this space right here. This is for congratsmum. Why would Marwa want to encroach? Further encroach? Yes, he can do that, but can we make it fair? Marwa, you should have told your mom to cut down some trees on her side, give a piece of her land, as Baba Ann is doing the same. But for you to just take Baba Ann's side and you don't want to take a piece of your mom's land is evil, pure evil. You cannot be doing that. Poor Baba Ann being convinced with $1.60.
Undigiri 200 that.
Nimekupea, I've given you 200 shillings, $1.60. Baba Ann, thank you. That is what he said. You'd think he has given him a lot of money. Kula yo 500 eat that 500 shillings, That is $3.80. Kula hiyo 500 yote. Like you'd think it's a lot of money. Eat that 500, all of it. And you've given a piece of your land, no problem. The land, honestly, the bigger picture, of course, it will serve a few. That land is not even a big road, or rather a very common road that a lot of villagers uses. But anyway, let's say it will benefit, yes. But this is my argument, guys. I think it's not fair. Mama Ann's family gave the entire piece of road, while congratsmum did not contribute even an inch, not even an inch. But of course, Marwa had to be very friendly to Baba Ann. Yesterday, he went to their home to meet the mother. And on top of that, of course, he has to give them 500. That is $2. Oh my God. People suffer because of wisdom. Because the rightful way, guys, how we do it in my village, of course, as I said, we call a mukutano, that is a meeting, and we decide from the center of the road how many steps. We usually use some steps from the center of the road. How many? And of course, this person should give a piece, this other person, not one family. Not one family to be the only people contributing the road. Because Marwa was very selective. There were some villagers who would say, no, I'm not giving you my road. Marwa would go to the softer one and tells them, you know, oh, this road is for you, this and that, and they'll do what Marwa wants them to do.
Sawa. Haya, alafu wewe na hawa na wale wengine wenyu 200. Tumemaliza. Haya. I gave my 1,000 that way. The villagers have to eat to feel happy as we develop.
Did you hear, guys?
So
that was English. The villagers also have to eat as we develop to feel happy. Have you seen how people are just being conned with 1,000 is around $8? A thug. Marwa is a thug. I said it. Marwa, before you ran to court, of course, with which money, when you came out and told your people to contribute some money here and there, you ate it. You used that money to buy the car that is about to arrive to that village. But before you come out here and tell your subscribers to donate so that you can take us to court, I maintain my statement. Because you're not doing this fairly. You're not doing it fairly. So I maintain my word.
Also feel that this development is coming to them even directly.
You have to pay these villagers. You have to give them small money so that they can feel that this development is coming to them.
To their pockets. Here, I think we'll have
so that the villagers can feel the development is coming to their pockets. $2, $1, $3. That is how you convinced Nyabohanse villagers. What a shame.
A little bit this side. Mm. You see?
There's some stones also over there.
That is a green snake in green grass. Have you seen Rocio giving directions? You see that place? We need to expand. There are some rocks. You need to do this and that. But when the villagers are around, you'll see her going to a distance, disappearing. But she is the one, the mastermind. Like this place, guys, of course you can see this is congratsmum home. You can see these a piece of land. You cannot even get to the concrete wall. But their fence so that cannot do the same for the mom. Maybe I can play a part where I saw the unfairness. Look at this part. Not that 29.
Naamini
Extend the road. Why do you have to tell the neighbor to give a very big piece of land? You're not being fair. According to me, Marwa is not being fair. He went around the village telling people, you see these villagers, this one brings trouble. That is what he was saying the entire video. Listen to this.
Kitiri batafie mtu ang'oe kisike. We want to get this thing out of the way. We want to get this out of the way, and also this out of the way. This.
I'm trying
to run on this road. But number one problem that we have challenge is we need a trench. Here, trench. Even this neighbor used to bring problem. One day, I sat him down. I told him, neighbor, I have brought electricity. You are saying you don't want the road to pass here. It's okay. But the day you want to tap this electricity, I'll tell you to go and bring yours from Migori. When I said like that, he said, Mze, you can pass.
Did you hear how he threatens the villagers? That is what he just said. Even this villager used to disturb me. Whenever I want their land, they would bring trouble. But I told that Muse is like an elderly person. This is what Marwa said. I told that Muse, if you will not give me a piece of your land, you will have to go to Migori to bring your own piece of land. You know that is a threat. Like, I'll not allow you to use the road that I'm constructing. And after I told that Muse that, he just told me you can use my land. That is Marwa for you. Thank you, Cecilia. Like, I'm just so shocked that Marwa has fans that will see how Marwa mistreats the villagers, use threats, but they'll still go to, oh my God, you're so nice. You're a very good person. You're so generous. The villagers are so lucky. The villagers are super, super lucky to have you as a neighbor. But the same audience, I'm just like, your fans cannot hear you, what you said. You just threaten an old Muse, an old man. You threatened him to a point that he had to surrender a piece of his land so that you can do some construction on it. Like, your fans, I really believe that they are so dumb, honestly, because what else can justify that? You go around threatening people to give you their land, and your fans believe that you're a beautiful, amazing person. Lillian, even me, honestly, I was watching and I'm like, I really wish, Marwa, you came from my village, because you have to be fair. You cannot be treating people the way you're treating them. This person Marwa beat Mogesi. Mogesi didn't do anything. But you find their fans in the comment section, oh my God, Marwa, you're such an amazing person. So, of course, Gitiriba was also a victim. I don't know if you've seen, but Gitiriba was not happy. But Marwa told him that you need to marry a beautiful wife, like Rocio. And of course, when you marry a beautiful wife, they want to see beautiful roads. And I was like, Marwa, were you not the same person that you were just telling people that the road is for the community? But you're out here telling the same people in the same video that you're doing these roads for beautiful women. I assume for Muzungus or something. This is what he said.
Places everyone, we are.
Guys, I'm sorry about that. Let me play.
Okay. Gidriba, let's do this once and for all. We will not have energy and time to be doing these things over and over and over. You do it so you can even plan your plans very well. This one thing from here to here, Gidriba, you will not lose your life. Yes. So, and it's coming to your home. I want you also to see that. One day you'll buy a nice car, you bring people here, you marry a beautiful wife. She will love to see a beautiful road like this, you know? Yes. Rocio, it's true. Even you as a beautiful wife, you want nice roads. And you know, Gitiriba, I want to put concrete here one day. And then we plant trees all the way. I will talk to the neighbors. All one uniform tree, all the way down. We will put a new fence, Gitiriba.
By the way, is Gitiriba not married? Because Marwa is telling him that you will marry a beautiful wife. What does a wife has to do with you giving out your land unfairly? If you're wondering, that is what happened. You can see that greater, it came. Demolished. My way, that was so sad. Demolished Gitiriba's land ruthlessly. Can you imagine you have your gate up and the grader just comes in? Let me play the. I don't know why I'm laughing. God forgive me, but why was this funny? Oh my God, am I a bad person? Just watch this.
Hata wanaweza ivuta hiyo, sasa miti ivute tu. Vuta hiyo Gitiriba. Gitiriba uchunge, inakuja na nguvu. Tutaweka fence mpya.
Of course, if you don't understand what Marwa is saying, Marwa is telling Gitiriba, be careful because that grader will come and pass with you, take you down together with the gate. Don't worry, we will put up a new fence.
We will put a new fence, guys. We will contribute for Gitiriba.
Oh my God, I'm being a bad person. That is so evil of me, guys. But why was it funny? Like Gitiriba was trying to support the gate, but the gate ikapita nayo. The way Marwa was saying, Gitiriba, be careful. That grader will put you down together with the gate. God forgive me. I didn't intend to laugh at that. There is nothing funny about it. I don't know why I'm laughing. I should be ashamed of myself. So shameless of me. But guys, okay, that is what happened. The gate, like Marwa didn't even have the decency to tell Gitiriba to to undo the fence. Can I say to destroy the fence? Because of course, if Gitiriba did it, fence ilikuwa inaanguka na Gitiriba. And of course, that is what Marwa said. The grader man, the driver, go down. You can even do away with the neighbor's fence. If he has a problem with it, let him go to the chief. That is something I'll be playing. That is something I'll be playing right after this. But this is what happened, guys. Marwa should have even told Gitiriba to put down the fence, because by doing that, not for nothing, guys, I'll be back. Let me hide my laughing face because there is nothing laughable to laugh at. Huh? Hey, look at my country, people. There is nothing to smile about. I'm trying to sing a song that I can't even remember the words. Guys, you remember that Jamaican singer? Look at my country, people. What? There is nothing to laugh about. But I'm just poles. Apart from the poles, the round poles, together with the, what do we call? I don't know, but of course, the entire face, the entire fence, together with the barbed wire or whatever Gitiriba used. But for Marwa to tell that, the grader guy to just, walk over it. I don't know how to say these things in English. Like Peter Nayo, Anguka Nayo. Walk over the fence like it's nothing. Yeah? But Marwa said that he will help Gitiriba to replace that fence. I don't know how true that is, but I highly doubt. But of course, these people don't feel any pain destroying property. They do not feel any pain destroying these properties because after all, they know people will donate. I don't work so hard for what I have. I come out here, do some mediocre content. I get paid thousands and thousands of dollars. That is why Marwa does not have the decency to tell Gitiriba to destroy that fence like economically without even destroying the gates. This was just so funny for me, guys. I'm sorry. Look at that side of the gate, the way the Peter Nayo. Gitiriba cannot believe his eyes. Of course, you can see he wanted to support, but the fence was flying. Look at Gitiriba. Gitiriba, that is what you pay for being loyal, being Rosio's driver, company, and everything you can imagine.
Gitiriba uchunge, inakuja na nguvu.
Gitiriba, be careful. The grader is coming with a lot of force.
Tutaweka fence mpya. We will put a new fence, guys. We will contribute for Gitiriba.
Marwa, did you say that we will? We will contribute. You and who? Is it your subscribers again? That is so disrespectful. That is so disrespectful. Marwa, you don't do that. Your compound is very safe. Your compound is super, super safe. You have a perimeter wall with a very beautiful gate. But he was suggesting Unclemo to destroy the gate. Can you imagine Unclemo going all through that hassle of conning people to get the money to do that? But Marwa said that unclemo constructed on the road. He needs to get away with that concrete fence. Yeah, Marwa, you really, and of course, Marwa is super aware that he's doing a lot of distractions because this is what he said.
Building a road here, so it's a lot of change, some distraction here and there, but we want to do once and for all.
Yeah, we want to do once and for all. That is why there are some distractions here and there. But because Marwa wants some convenience for himself, we want, you and who, we want to do it once and for all. That is why it's just another day, some distractions here and there. But because of my convenience, says Marwa, we'll have to destroy people's property because we want to do it once and for all. People who will bring some barriers here and there will have to pay taxes. You think those are my words? No. He said, if you do not give your road, your land, you will have to pay taxes to use that road.
Hiyo angalia, hiyo shamba hiyo, muingie ndani kidogo.
What? That is Percy's land. Marwa is saying, ingia ndani kidogo, encroach on that land a bit, just a bit, encroach. That is Percy's land. Marwa, did you also approach Percy? Are you now friends with Percy? What are you talking about? Why are you telling that grader to encroach on Percy's land? Did you ask for permission? Marwa, did you ask for permission? Or you're the king, king of Nyabohanse? Just listen to him telling the grader driver casually, encroach on that land. Ingia yo shamba kidogo. Percy gave you that road, single-handedly, that road that Marwa is using. Guys, have we forgotten that Percy gave Marwa that road? The same road, this one, that Marwa is using, this one. Percy gave it single-handedly. And Percy did not have any business giving Marwa any road because it's not Percy that sold Marwa the land. Percy did not sell any land to Marwa. She didn't have any business giving Marwa any piece of land. But Marwa, on top of encroach on Percy's land. Pita nayo. Arene manguka nayo.
Tunamlimia barabara. Na watu wakileta shida, watakuwa wanakata ushuru kuingia kwa hii nini.
That is insane. This is what he said. If people bring problems, they'll be paying. They will be paying to use that road. You want Percy to pay to use that road when the same road you're talking about is Percy's land? When the same road you're using, Marwa, is Percy's land, but you want Percy to pay taxes, according to what you said, encroach that land. Peter, kula hiyo shamba kidogo, tunamundia barabara, like, encroach on that land, Percy's land. We are building the road for her. If people bring problems, we will tell them to be paying before they use that road. Marwa, you're crazy. Marwa, you've lost your mind. King Kong, what is the name of North Korea's president? That is Marwa. Guys, have you ever had something like that? If someone brings any problems, they'll be paying before they use that land. And of course, he had to make sure that the working ATM contributes something because he was talking about this road where Uncle Jamaican was. And this is what Jamaican uncle said. That made me believe that Marwa is pushing him to contribute to these projects. Jamaican uncle told Marwa that don't worry, don't worry, I will contribute something. Jamaican uncle, you deserve what comes your way. You really do.
Yes. Marhaba. Yes. Uncle, yeah, you know it's no students paying for this.
I contribute something. I'm gonna contribute something.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry yourself.
Okay.
Don't worry yourself. So, Marwa, you've had problems. If Jamaican uncle is not contributing, it's a problem for you. That is why he had to make it super clear. Don't worry yourself, I'll contribute. And something that you might have missed, Marwa gave permission. Hey, that is another wild move. Marwa gave permission, Mayugno and Gitiriba to film. Marwa gave Gitiriba and Mayugno the permission to film, to create content. Are you even supposed to be giving permission, people? Like who? That is a public place. Why should they be waiting for your permission? I also saw him giving the driver, I think one of the construction workers, permission to film a public place. What kind of a dictator is Marwa, honestly? Where did this man come from? Like you're giving people permission to film on a public place? That's not your place. Anyone is free to do so. And Gitiriba has given his piece of land for the road to be constructed, but you still, hey, but you still ruling. You have to give him the permission to film, hey, to film his piece of land. He told the grader guy to forcefully use people's land for road. And this is what he said. If people resist what I'm doing, they can go to the chief. They can go to the chief. Because of course, Marwa knows these people are compromised.
New construction site. No. Okay, cross here and go to the other side. Yeah. Yes, double trench.
Okay.
Double.
Yes, the water can travel in the trench.
Yeah, because you know this road, the main problem is trenches.
Yeah, that's
it's not even any other thing.
No.
It's the trench.
Yes.
And that is what we are trying to. Chunga engineer.
Guys, be very careful and listen to that, because be very keen, because this is where I want to play. Marwa told the Caterpillar driver, Caterpillar is the company, told this guy driving this thing, Marwa told that guy, encroach on, is that the right term? Encroach on people's land. If they have a problem, they can run. They can go and report me in the chief's office.
Uma panda ile.
Uma means like take over people's land. Like you can use people's land. You understand what I'm trying to say? Uma hapa na pale.
So. Iko sawa kabisa.
I think I missed that part. I have to play exactly what he said. They can run. Yeah? They can run and report me in the chief's office because you cannot do SHIT to me. You will not do nothing. Chief, let me look for that word because I know what I had. You're coming from. I'm from the chief's home. Let me look for it. Guys, I hope you've liked the live stream because that is the best way you can support. Did I miss it? Marwa told people that if they have a problem, they can run. Yeah? Don't even work. Don't even walk. Run to the chief's office.
We want here. Otherwise, that water will be running that way. Yes, we want to remove this and remove this. Guys, we will contribute for the river. Hi. River, don't worry about the fence. I'll take care of it. Don't worry. You are here with me. You know, one day you look back and smile because you'll have a nice road going to your home. And this 1 foot with river is nothing. It's nothing. You know. Wacha ile nini tu ikuja ing'oe kutoka chini. Yes. Hata hiyo angalia. Hiyo shamba hiyo. Muingie ndani kidogo. Hata tunamlimia barabara. Na watu wakileta shida watakuwa wanakata ushuru kuingia kwa hii nini.
Guys, I'm sorry. Guys, I'm sorry I missed that part, but it's somewhere I know a reactor will get it because of what Marwa did. Of course, you can see it changed how the timestamps appear, you know, the transcripts. But these are Marwa's words. Use people's land. If they have a problem with that, let them run to the chief's office. Let them run to the chief's office. What can they do? Watanifanyia nini? What will they do to me? Let them run to the chief's office. The dictator. Gitiriba, you can feel. Mayugno, you can feel. It's okay, you're our son. That is what he said in Swahili. Even in a public place, yes, in your villa, you can tell people, don't feel my home. But in a public place, honestly, people should be free to do what they want to do. He was basically destroying people's property because I even saw a tree that fell on someone else's property. And Marwa was like, we will pay them. I don't know if you remember a time that Marwa told people that he told during deemwango's construction, he told the drivers, you can, I don't think it was a driver. He told them that you can cut off an avocado for someone, one of the villagers. I will pay them. I will pay them. You can do it. Money talks, money talks. I think according to him, if they make noise, I'll just pay them. Their problem is money, nothing else.
Road La Grande, very fantastic. This is what we are talking about. Guys, we've really pushed. The neighbor here agreed to get this tree out of the road, but there was a small mistake. It hit the electrical cables to beat them down. So I'll have to replace that. Yes, you know, sometimes change comes with a lot of changes.
I don't know if you saw that tree. I think it's also a casualty of how Marwa is doing the road project. Because, of course, as I said, guys, he was supposed to tell people like yesterday, like Gitiriba, destroy your fence properly so that you can save on the gate, on the poles, on the wires that he's using. Same to that person, he would have told the owner of that tree, cut it off so that we don't destroy your maize. But Marwa is Marwa, the king, the King Kong. Is that you can see the tree basically destroyed the maize plantation. Marwa does what he wants to do. You cannot tell Marwa nothing, because Marwa and Rocio has a vision. Don't let them come out and lie to you that, oh, you know, we are doing this for the villagers. No, they showed people what they want. A beautiful road heading to their home. Beautiful one. They even want to collect money from the public. Before you take a picture, this is what they said. People from all over the world will be going to that village to take pictures of the road.
Bro, imagine we build a road like that, Rosie.
Yeah.
People will be coming to take pictures. Look, something even like that. You know? So I have to talk to the neighbors and that and that. We make a beautiful road like that.
It's not about the villagers. No, it's about what Rocio and Marwa wants. You know, these people talk a lot to a point that they expose themselves. And of course, that is where they expose a lot of times. But of course, you can see they have a vision. We want to create these this beautiful road, Disney World type of road, if there is one. But they'll get out of that villa and tell the villagers, give us your road. If you do not, you can run to the chief's office, or you can do whatever you want to do. Rocio will come out here, oh my God, I used my money. And I don't even come from this village. I really sympathize with those villagers. Do you? Guys, do you? Because I saw some people are like, whatever. If they cannot help themselves, to hedge with them. They can do whatever they want to do, because if you cannot defend yourselves, and of course, Marwa had to beg in the same video, they need 1,000 bags of cement to tarmac the road. Is it? I think so. And he's calling upon the public to donate.
Yani tuje kuweka nini lami.
Exactly. Or
You know?
even if we cannot manage that,
Yes.
we can say maybe we can buy those stone,
Yes.
but we arrange them with cement.
With cement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will be easy.
Will
So
be
there are
easy.
some stone which one is calling like a hardcore.
Hardcore, yes.
Put down,
Yes.
and you arrange with cement.
Mayuguno, one day we'll do it. I promise you guys.
Easy.
I hope you guys will contribute one cement for us, each of you. We just need like 1,000 cements. That is 1,000 funds. And
guys, one bag each, they need 1,000 bags of cement. Shameless beggar, shameless dictator. 1,000 bags of cement, that is around 1 million Kenyan shillings. That is around 10,000 USD. That is something you make in a month, Marwa. In 1 month, you make more than 10,000 USD. Not my words. That is what you came out and told people. Why do you want people to be donating to you when it's something you can afford? Why? These people came out here and credited Rocio. Because, of course, you know, Marwa has heard this thing. He wants people to view Rocio as a muzungu that is coming out here to help the villagers. Yesterday, when someone donated $70 to buy shoes for a villager, Marwa told Gitiriba to pick Rocio so that they can go to the town to buy the shoes. He really wants to brand Rocio as this Muzungu that is helping the villagers. Why would you come out here, Marwa? You're encroaching on people's land, whether with the permission or not. That is more expensive than the $500 that Rocio contributed. That is more than that. People are giving their land. Why would you come out here and beg for 1,000 bags of cement, use people's land, destroy people's property, and you want it to be about Rocio? Rocio is the donor. How? Guys, make it make sense. How? Marwa, how can it be Rocio donating the road when people are donating their land? their land. People are donating bags of cement. You're destroying people's property. How is it the parasite from Argentina doing the construction? How? Guys, when I tell you that these people are losing their minds, I mean that because they really wanted to credit Rocio. They not even want, even Rocio was coming out and saying that, yeah, I've always wanted to help the community. That is why I'm doing the construction of the road. Rocio, you need to involve, you need to credit the people that gave their land. Even if it benefits them, it also benefits you. Let's assume that you're paying $500 to compensate, like you're giving your land. Another person gives their land. It's even. You didn't use your money. But of course, you know, their fans are not smart, slow. They still come out here and clap to these women that came out here calling people names. Their fans do not see. Their fans do not see that the villagers are the real ones sponsoring the construction. Without the villagers giving their land, there'll be no road. Rosie, why do you want to take the credit? The villagers are giving valid points. The ones that are resisting are giving valid points. They are out here telling Marwa that you want this thing to be fair. That is all they want, fairness. But Marwa will call these people people bringing problems. That is what he would say.
So when he heard that, he calmed down because he wanted to say the church should also give
some space.
Yes.
But
But
all
yes.
that I know.
Guys, did you hear what Marwa said? There's a villager that was complaining that no, I'll not give you my piece of land unless the church is also giving their land, so that I don't give you so that you don't take a lot of my land. Let it be fair. The church gives, I also give, so that we don't hurt one person. Look at Marwa making fun out of that neighbor. And that neighbor was making a valid point. That is how we do it in Kenya. You give a small one, I give a small one, and it's even. But Marwa is laughing.
Him, I told him, yes, it's okay. And I reminded him, I'm the one who put this electricity. I told him the day you look at him, I told him, yes, it's okay. Oh.
They also did some good work.
Yes.
And
They want to start from the beginning so that you can hear what Marwa was saying. Very arrogant, looking down on the villagers. Why?
Yeah.
Added some good work also.
Yeah, today even the neighbor, even Gitriva, have you seen down there?
No, I've not gone there. I've just come from the other side.
Yeah.
In fact, you've done
We've really tried.
I'm so much encouraged with what you've done anyway.
Wow.
This is a development in the rural area.
You see, like this neighbor, for example, Dad, he will be driving to his land. Imagine other and before this place was
And you know, last time when you started making it, he was really bitter.
Oh yes,
He never wanted.
Yes.
He never wanted.
Even congrats, Dad, of course, as expected, making fun of that villager. And the villager all the villager wanted is fairness. Let me give a small piece of my land, and that is legal. Legally, that is how it's supposed to be done. But when Marwa approaches two people, one is so tough, he will force the soft one. And that person agreed, but they sat down. Of course, they were standing as a family. Deemwango, Congrats Dad, and Marwa, making fun of someone who was giving valid reasons on why he was not going to give way, but later agreed to it. But instead of Marwa letting it rest, he's making fun out of that neighbor. What a shameless dictator.
Yes, Marahab. I remember I told him I told him, yes, it's okay. And I reminded him, I'm the one who put this electricity. I told him, the day you'll want this electricity, me, I will charge you for it. Because me, I'm bringing it up to your doorstep.
The threats, as always, threatening. I've done this. I've brought electricity. Did he request you to? Did he tell you, bring me electricity? Can you stop?
And for you, you think it's for me.
Yeah.
So when he heard that, he calmed down because he wanted to say the church should also give
some space.
Yes.
But they've given
All that I know,
yes,
the time people are getting changed. You know, like the other man, the other side.
He's in my video today. I gave him 3. Today he was very happy because his son has bought a car.
Marwa corrected himself there. Of course, as you heard, he wanted to say, I gave him 300. 300 is $2. They are so happy how they are conning the villagers. Guys, have you seen it? Super happy how the villagers are bowing to their commands. Marwa is basically laughing at that villager. Today is in my videos. I gave him 300. Tried to retract the statement, but we had. These villagers, I told you guys, it's a case study. I never seen anywhere that they conduct their businesses the way they do it out here. This one is different. This one is different. Oh my God. So guys, let's close it off with Deemwango. Deemwango came out here. I don't know if you saw, Deemwango had a collab with Robin Ark. Was super happy, laughing in that video where she was collabing with Robin Ark. I thought Deemwango finally, has become friends with the neighbors because villagers, because of course Deemwango has always come out here to tell people I'll not travel around the world, collect subscribers, and then when I come to the village, people want me to share these subscribers with them. People want me to give them avenues of donations when I work for it. I thought that sentiment had come to an end, but no. Today, in this video, this is what Deemwango said. Oh, guys, the place where Deemwango bought a piece of land, a neighbor to Robin Ark, according to her, Robin Ark, together with the family, did not support. She struggled alone to do the road, but now Robin Ark is constructing, building, and she wants to utilize the same road. Is that not informing the subscribers that Robin Ark is not a good person? You should not be supporting her. Deemwango is so mean. So mean. I never saw someone like Deemwango. That is super mean. Why would you want to? This is what she said.
But not their family, the other family member.
Let me bring it down here because Marwa was defending Robin Ark.
Boy,
the
ex-sub-chief.
You know Marwa is diplomatic, not kind of smart. Marwa will not want to come out and iron their dirty arts in public. That is why he was trying to cool down Deemwango.
No, even last time it's the one we used.
Yes.
Even last time.
This time people are very happy. Even Mama Ann was happy to say you do. Yes.
She was very cooperative.
Now people are understanding what we are doing.
Yeah, with the time,
yes,
get changed.
Yes.
Because how will you drive on this road when it's shagalabagal? It's so hard.
And sometimes people think we are the only one who need roads. Then in a few days.
I'm sorry, guys, I'll get to Robin Ark. We are just about it, but I just want to say this. Marwa, Deemwango, and your dad, you know very well, people are not against the road. They are against the way you're bulldozing your way to people's land. Do it fairly. Hold a meeting. Agree to one thing so that one person is not being hurt by the way you want to take their land. Let it be fair. Everyone to give a small piece of their land, everyone, not one person. That is what people are complaining. Stop trying to make it like the villagers are so damn very slow. They don't understand the importance of road. A lot of those villagers are graduates. They've gone to school. They understand exactly what you're doing. Why are you trying to tell the world that your villagers are not smart? They don't understand the importance of road.
They need that tipper to bring them concrete.
Even Robbie girl on the other side.
Yes.
Yeah.
She has started building.
Yeah, she has started bringing materials. You see, she
So,
uses the same road I was constructing.
Exactly.
But when I was doing it,
Guys, take it in. Take it in. Even Robinak, she has started constructing using the same road that I did, that I constructed. But when I was doing it,
but not their family, the other family member. Yes. And now today
they passed there.
You know, development starts with one
If it was the way it was, they couldn't pass.
So much
Impossible.
that is true.
When deemwango wants to put something across, she will. deemwango will. And she made sure that she dragged Robinak in that mud. She made sure. deemwango, stop the meanness. What will it hurt you for people to support Robinak? What? Did you have to tell people that Robinak's family resisted? Resisted the construction. So let's get done with this part where deemwango, I felt like she was laughing at Rocio. Like, don't make it a big of a deal. You just contributed what, 80,000? That was shady, according to me. 80,000 on the road, which is so shocking for me, honestly. I never saw a road that took that amount. 80,000 for a road. Any engineer in the building? Anyone with information on that? Anyone, please? That is, even for 1 kilometer, a grader, I expected more than that. And I'm not coming out here to say it's a small amount. No, I'm just saying that I expected these people to pay more than that. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Asha Ash, remember there's only one way, the Marwa way. Look at them laughing. Lillian, thank you. Elvis, and of course, I've seen a lot of you in the chat section claiming that 1,000 bags of cement will not do that road. 80,000, you will have to maintain it. Because don't forget that Trentown Boy did the same thing, but it was in a poor state. So I believe that is the reason, because when you say that you're constructing a road, it's not 2 shillings. It's not $1,000. It's a lot of money. Most of the times, even in Kenya, when they are giving out some contracts for you to work for the government, most of the times you find that the politicians are doing the construction of roads, of course, through proxy. And of course, I'm not saying that you cannot find any Kenyan with that kind of money, but I'm just trying to explain how expensive it is. So for me to learn that Rocio is using $500 to do this construction, I knew this is some mediocre work. It cannot be. It's supposed to be way, way expensive, way more than that. So, guys, Ivory, thank you so much. Lillian, Elvis, I am Mary Mo, thank you. You said that where is the matriarch of the royal Beguanzi? I think Conmam usually goes to school. I think that is why we don't see a lot of her. Rocio and Marwa has the same mentality. They are nothing but land grabbers, period. Thank you, Emmanuel, for tuning in. I appreciate all of your presence out here. You really support Neo. I've been out two 2 hours. Miss Optimistic, thank you. You said, why isn't the chief doing anything? Is the chief in a coma? Guys, Miss Optimistic, I think the chief is compromised. For the chief to append his signature on the sale of Murimi's land, and of course the chief knows that that guy is a drunkard. I knew that the chief is just another culprit, just like the police officers in that village. I said it. And Marwa wants to contact the lawyers. Oh my God. And I'm out here running my mouth. But it's a fact, honestly. You cannot convince me that the chief is independent when it comes to the Muras. You cannot sign sale of land for someone who is a drunkard like Murimi. Respectfully, honestly. Lucy, can someone tell Mura we have seen people who thought they had arrived? Unajua wanadhani wamefika. Passage, thank you for tuning in. You said, never forget the electrics. And Mara was using that to threaten the villagers. Vicoril, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate your presence. You always support the channel. It does not go unnoticed. Asha Ash, you watched. They're already falling for it. Mary Mo, thank you so much, my dear, for tuning in. You said Rocio is a fake Muzungu. Muzungu Pebbles is more Muzungu than Rocio is, of course. I think Muzungu Pebbles is half white, Rocio is a Latina. Guys, don't take us so serious. We're just saying. Mary Mo, 100%. Rocio watches reactors, I believe so. That is why she had to do some charity work, quote unquote. The children from, thank you so much for tuning in. You said that so now people has built road for him after building his home. Can you imagine you do the villa, the kitchen, the garage, now the road, and none of those that I just mentioned is finished. Everything is still work in progress. And in all those projects, you're out here telling people, please donate, even $1 will go a long way. Tembi Mosia, thank you for tuning in. You said, Mary Mo, you were greeting us. Thank you. Yeah, this is the comment I was looking for. 1,000 bags of cement can never do that road. Thank you for sharing that comment, because I'm still shook. I've always known that constructing a road, even scraping the road, is it? What is the right term? Even, yeah, you know, doing the rough work before the roller comes, this and that. I've always known it's super expensive. But for me to hear that figure, I was like, what kind of construction are these people doing? Tembi, thank you for tuning in. Breman, thank you. I think today I didn't check out your chat the chat section, which I'm so sorry, guys. I always like incorporating your reactions. But I see you and always know that I really appreciate you so much. One of these days you will meet his match, 100%. But of course, Marwa knows. Marwa knows people that don't play with him. And of course, you could notice that he does not approach them for a free piece of land. He doesn't. He just goes to the soft people, Baba Ann, this person, this and that, and pay them $2. What a shame. Maybe they are going. Vicoril, thank you for tuning. Cecilia, thank you for tuning in today. RNM, thank you so much. I know I've been out here for so long. Probably most of you have already left, but even in your absence, just know that Neotrends really, really appreciate you so much for supporting Asia. Rocio is learning from Marwa how to scam Asia. I think this is the first time I'm reading your name. Thank you so much for tuning in. And of course, Rocio is learning from the best when it comes to the shenanigans. Debbie, thank you for tuning in. David, Thank you. You say they should go to the National Land Commission office. There is an email on their site. They should document everything. I think Marwa should have really done this thing professional because, of course, as I said, that village is kind of rural, interior parts. But when it comes to places like town centers, you really want to refer to the country's map because sometimes you might build. I've seen some people in this country build huge structures, expensive homes, but later you realize that you did the construction on a public land, maybe somewhere that it's supposed to be a market, a butchery land or something, that kind of a thing. And that's why I'm saying that even if I was in Marwa's position, I really want to be shown. I really want to be shown the Kenya's map, that village in the Kenya's national map. What is the right term? Before I give my land, because you might do some distraction here and there, but the government comes in, claims, or rather gives you a very, very different plan, or rather different purpose of that piece of land. So this kienyeji, how can I say that in English? Guys, these local way of Marwa doing things is not viable. Anything can happen. You have to do things professionally. Arama, thank you. Ati Mtumbaya Freddy. Freddy is Marwa. Arama Boina, thank you. Elvis, you were out here, and of course, you know that I appreciate you so much. Mary Mon Breman, I think I've really mentioned all of your names. Thank you so much for always coming to the live chat section. Benjamin, thank you. They will suck Jay. Jamaican uncle is not catching a break. Never catching a break. Is now donating for that road construction. And of course, you know, Rocio will not acknowledge Jamaican uncle's presence. Never. Or other contribution. Never. Rocio will take all the credits. And Warish, you told Marwa that he will contribute something. He was giving Marwa $500. $500? Yeah, then Marwa told Jamaican uncle to give it to Rocio. Yeah, I heard that part. I didn't know that he gave out $500. And of course, if Jamaican uncle gave out $500, how can Rocio come out here and tell people that I did the road when she's contributing exactly the same amount Jamaican uncle is doing? And thank you for tuning in. Antoinette, thank you. I see you. I really see you. My moderators, thank you so much. I hope you know that I really appreciate you so much for always coming. You know, you bring motion to the chat section. How many people bits of land will be stolen? Infinite. I hope I mentioned everyone, guys. The children from Vaikuntha. I see your comment. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Perry, Roro also needs a smooth road, so she so that she can get to use the stroller. That is a very interesting and very possible comment. Rocio wants to slay because Rocio says that she's fashionable. I'm a fashionable mom. I don't want to carry baby bags, baby pouches. I want to be fashionable. Lillian Aroma Boina, you were out here. Thank you. Arem was out here. Arenem was out here. Thank you so much. You say Danguka Nayo Gitiriba. Gitiriba has no say. Guys, Danguka Nayo is a word in our country. maybe when you don't want a certain politician in office, you're like anguka na, like there are some words in Swahili you cannot even translate in English. Vicoril, thank you so much for tuning in. Precious, guys, I'm so sorry. This is the last time I'm coming out here on a very, very long live stream. Precious Life, you say that all those villagers are cowards. No one can face Marwa and stop this nonsense. Precious, thank you. I agree. I didn't see, I saw, I think 3 people stood up to Marwa like, no, we will not be doing this. And Marwa went on these rants. Oh, these people, I need to be charging them because they don't want to give us their land. Oh, blah, blah, blah. But one will turn against him, and everything he does in acquired land, everything he has acquired will crumble. That is Patrick Linyonyi. Patrick, thank you. I think you're from Kenya by your name. Thank you so much, Patrick, for tuning in. Mbeje, thank you. You said greetings from South Africa. Mbeje, thank you for tuning in. South Africans in the building. Thank you, Mbeje, for tuning in. South African says, Kenyans, we've always known that we have a lot in common with South Africans in terms of everything. Thank you so much, South African, for tuning in. I appreciate your presence out here. I think I've imagined shouted out every one of you. I really do. Guys, because I don't want you to ever think that you tune into the live stream and I don't see you or I don't appreciate you, this and that. Trust me. Trust me. I really, really love all of you and I really appreciate you because without you coming to the live chat section, giving your reactions, without you, guys, it will not be possible, I'm telling you. So always know that Neotrends really appreciate you. Ella Rocio, beautiful, that's an insult today. Ella, thank you so much. Ella, thank you for it's such a shame that I didn't read your names in real time. And of course, I know I've been out here for so long. Probably some of you have already left the chat. But even in your absence, of course, as I said, I see you and I appreciate you. Just look at this. JT was in the building. I didn't even notice. I was just running my mouth. But guys, I was so pissed off with these bullies in that village. JT, thank you so much for tuning in. I know that you're preparing for your live stream coming up after this. Kindly check out JT podcast, very supportive. Really appreciate you, JT, for always tuning in. You said, is she Robinak or Robbie Girl? I think it's Robinak. Or is it Robbie Girl? One of them. But she's the girl that did a live stream, not a live stream, a collabo with Deemwango from that village. Thank you, JT. Monique, imagine Monique was out here. Thank you, Monique. People were pissed with that statement. Bongo Mama, thank you so much. You say the only person who suffered is Gitiriba. Yeah, by the way, if there is someone that was treated in a very horrible way, but by Mura Senso, it's Gitiriba together with the owner of that land, that a tree was, it was not even cut down. I think Marwa told the greater, no, the greater guy too, to ignore like there was no tree there. Yeah, but I agree, Gitiriba is the victim in these shenanigans. Did I miss anyone? Miss Optimistic? Miss Optimistic. Lillian, you were out here. Thank you. Goodness. Rocio thinks she can flex. Can you imagine coming to the motherland? without her lotion. She came out and she was begging for lotion from the village girls, but now she thinks she's more special than any other person. All these villagers do not understand the importance of road. Why are you telling that, Rocio? Honestly, when you shake your head like this, try to listen to yourself. Who are you trying to tell that? Gardener, thank you so much. It's a shame I didn't read your name in real time. I don't know if you're still out here, but just know that I really appreciate your presence. Thank you for tuning in. Jared, thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate you. Rudy. Rudy, thank you. I think this is the first time I'm reading your name. What a shame I didn't read up your name. I don't know if you're still out here, but thank you. I hope the new people in the building, you've already subscribed. Antoinette, thank you so much for tuning in. Cookie was out here earlier on. Thank you, Cookie. Guys, I hope you've liked the live stream before you leave. I think I read your name, David. These people use some false hope. Look at this. Fake Ray was out here. I didn't notice. But guys, of course, as I said, this is the last time I'm coming out here on a very, very long live stream. Trust me, we'll go back to under 1 hour. That is being fair to everyone, you know, so that I can read your live chat section, because it doesn't make sense for me to come out here and I'm like, oh my God, if you're watching and you've not let us know what you think in the live, it's so unfair. I cannot be requesting you guys to come to the live chat section and I don't interact with you. I have to. That is the right way to go. That is the right thing to do. I'm so sorry about today. I didn't check up your comments. Fake area, I don't know if you're out here or you've left, but thank you, Fake area. Thank you so much for tuning in. Oh my God, JT was out here. I didn't even notice. Asha Ash was out here. What a shame. Guys, I really hope you you forgive me for today. This is not nice. Lisa K. Lisa was out here. I think this is the first time I'm reading Lisa's comments. Can you imagine? And I didn't even recognize your presence. What a shame. Lisa, thank you. Cookie, I think I read your name already. Thank you so much, Cookie. Antoinette was out here. Sejo was out here. I think I saw Sejo. Tombi was out here. Thank you. Kemi was in the building. Hey, I didn't even acknowledge your presence. Thank you, Kemi. Guys, I can hear about to drive from. Oh, I think Kemi has been traveling lately. Thank you, Kemi, for tuning in. I don't know if you're still out here, but I appreciate your presence. I think I even saw Kavan. Yeah, Kavan is out here. Kavan was in the building. Thank you. Kavan is also my moderator. I really appreciate you, Kavan, for tuning in. You said the mess that will happen. Kavan, that is what a lot of the live chat gang mentioned, that is some shoddy work they did. Apparently, you cannot use 1,000 bags of cement. You cannot spend $500 to make that kind of a road, and you think that it's a permanent solution. Also, people are claiming that they'll need to maintain, because I did see that soil. The soil needs to be immoral. Is that the right pronunciation? For it to be at least permanent, semi-permanent. But that was, I think, clay soil. So how do these people expect? They'll still be doing that unless they do some concrete, is it tarmac road? Anything less than that, no. They'll still have to redo. Dire Hunt was out here. Did I miss? Thank you, Dire Hunt. I'm not so sure if you're still. John was out here. John, thank you so much. I think, John, I used to see your comments in my premieres. The other types of content, the ones that I used to pre-record. John, thank you so much for coming to the live chat section this time around. I really appreciate you. I'm so sorry I didn't read your comments real time. But thank you for tuning in. Gracie Griffins, thank you. You were greeting us. Amin, I think I noticed you earlier. Thank you. Mr. Fruits, thank you so much. Camo was out here. Today, I don't know what I was doing. Merimo, I think Highland Girl was out here. I didn't even acknowledge your presence. Guys, I think I've mentioned everyone. I just had to do this because I really feel bad when I come out here on a live stream and I don't read your live chats. I feel so bad because I really want to know what you think. I'm trying to scroll the comment section before we call it a day. What is happening? Guys, just forgive me. Today was too much. I know. Anything more than 1 hour, 30 minutes, no. We cannot be doing that. We cannot be doing that. Guys, have you liked the live stream? Have you liked the live stream? Sharon Thomas, thank you. Thank you, Sharon Thomas, for tuning in. Can you imagine? Marwa said that anyone that did not give their piece of land, you will be paying Marwa before you use that road. I don't know who Marwa thinks is addressing, but I know he's not addressing a real son of the soil. I know Marwa is not addressing a real son of the soil. That one I'm so sure. You can never wake up and tell a Kenyan you'll not be using this road until you pay me. If we cannot be paying exploitive taxes, if we go to the streets to say no, who is Marwa to come out here and charge villagers? Marwa, who are you? Marwa, can you come out here on a video and tell us who exactly you are to charge people? Who are you? We really want to know who Marwa is. I think I should put a poll out here and ask, who is Marwa? Who is Marwa? You charge people for a road that you didn't give out your land? Oh, guys, I think I was not on. Thank you, thank you. I should put up that poll. Who is Marwa? What should be the answers? The king of the swamp, number 2. Rosio's husband, number 3. Nobody. Asha, I hope they know they have to dig down at least 1 foot. I think they should be doing that, Asha, to make it as expensive as it should, because you cannot spend $500 for a road. Guys, what can I say? I'm so sorry about the length of the live stream. I'm so sorry. This is too long. No one will sit for that long. If you did, guys, hey, thank you. I cannot say anything beyond that. I'm so sorry about the distractions because I think I was out here for so long. And a lot of people out here were like, oh my God, Neo, oh my God. I'm so sorry about that. I should not. It's unacceptable to sit down on a live stream and you're so disrespectful every time you're talking to people on your background. That is so wrong. I'm so sorry. Thirdly, I'm so sorry for not reading your chats, your reactions. That will not happen again. From tomorrow, I'll be coming out here under 1 hour, at most 1 hour, 20 minutes, because this is too much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for my moderators. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for always supporting the channel. Thank you so much for my super slappers. I see you. Thank you so much for the live chat gang. How many times should I thank you? Live chat people, anyone that you come and watch the live stream, you come to the live chat section, even if it's just greeting us, you're the VIPs of these live streams. Every one of you. Today I mentioned each and every one of yours, each and every one of yours name, you know. Everyone, Merimo, Elvis, Lillian, every one of you, Sharon, everyone, thank you so much for always, you know, keeping me company. I read your comments, this and that. And of course, if you just tune in, probably coincidentally, when I come out here on a live stream, you're busy behind the scenes, but you still tune in. You just listen in the background. Thank you. Guys, that was it for today. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace. But guys, kindly make sure to like before you leave. Thank you. Lillian, thank you so much. No need to apologize. It was great. You made great points and everything was on point. Thank you so much for that comment. Guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. You can just wave or drop your likes as you leave. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow. Same place, same time. Bye.